Hello!
Hello! Welcome to Double Goblin Walrus Plays Pokemon Crystal. Because although the reboot was great, original was better.
Well, this isn't really original. I guess it technically is.
Yeah, I mean, they put out Soul Silver and Heart Gold.
Yeah.
And that was awesome. But what it mostly made me do was want to play Gold.
So
we're gonna play Crystal!
We're gonna start off with the new game, obviously. Especially since the old game is corrupted for various reasons.
Are you a boy or a girl? You woke me up. Check the clock for me. What time is it? It's day o'clock.
Day? Oh, I can't.
It's neat. It's 7:21 Pacific Eastern Mountain Time.
Now everyone knows where we live, Dan. Somewhere in the Pacific.
We live in the Atlantic.
No wonder it's so dark.
Hi! Oops. Hello. Welcome to Pokemans. I'm Oak.
We're just gonna skip through all this, because presumably...
There are Pokemon. You're 12, kid. Pick a super weapon. There's no... I mean, like, there's minor crime, but everyone has super weapons that they're good friends with. So you can't really make off with them. What was your name again?
I'm going to give my name, because that's what I do with all my Pokemon games, is because I want to be hero. I want to be a hero.
Like other people are.
Exactly. Your story about your full, tough challenges, dreams, adventures, Pokemon await! I'll be seeing you later.
When you get to be looking like that again, come look me up.
I gave Dan a look.
Hey, that new guy, he's looking for you. Says you wanted to do something for him. Oh yeah, your shit is back. You got the Poke Gear.
I thought this was the coolest shit when I was a kid.
Now Joey can call you all the fucking time.
Oh my god, Joey's going to fucking call us all the time, tell us about his Rattata. Actually, it does evolve into,
Raticate.
Yeah.
You know, I don't think you have to take his number.
No, you don't.
But you might as well, because he's a guy you can fight over and over again.
Well, I mean, that's true with all of them.
Not all of them.
No, that's true.
But it's most true of him in my recollection.
It's not daylight savings time right now.
We've determined that it is not daylight savings time. Come home to adjust your clock for daylight savings time. Oh, do you know how to use the phone? Yes, so I'm 12.
Don't you just turn... I'm going to tell you how it works, even though you just told me that you know how it works.
Yeah, well, it is your mom.
Mom.
She was like, I'm going to give you this damn lecture now.
And then I think that's Professor Elm's wife or some friend.
Oh.
Anyways. And then quickly, if we look over here, we see our rival.
Oh, it's my grandson. What's his name again? I'm senile. What are you staring at?
So, like...
And then he threw you like 30 feet.
It's really interesting because they made the rival in this game a total douchebag.
Yeah, you get to, like, actually hate him.
He's literally a bad guy in, like, every single way.
I'm doing research. Can you help me with it? You see, I'm old.
I'm writing a paper on butts, and you have a butt, so I want you to take your butt over there and do some things, and then tell me about it.
Hey, I caught a bunch of Pokemon somewhere. Where did you catch these? I want to go there.
Yeah, seriously.
Hey, delve into the mysteries, man.
Oh, hey,
an email.
I got an email. Remember, like, in 2001, this was, like, a huge thing to have email?
Okay. Hey, listen. Listen! I have this acquaintance called Mr. Pokemon. He finds weird shit all over the place, and he won't shut up. So, anyway, go over there, because I don't wanna...
We're busy with our research.
Hey, can you go? I want you to raise one of the Pokemon. We already talked about this.
Balls!
Huge ball bag fuck.
Oh yeah, unfortunately we're playing like a legit like this is an actual cartridge of this game. We're not
So we're not gonna have that going on.
So that's
Why is it gray?
So that if you haven't heard, there is a copy. Yes, I want Cyndaquil because Cyndaquil's the best.
You want Cyndaquil?
Yeah, I'm going Cyndaquil.
What are the other options? Wooper and...
No, not Wooper. Wooper you can just...
And Poliwhirl?
Shut up! remember the episode with Plum Bloom? No! Sorry. Okay. I do want to...
Do you want to rename Cyndaquil?
Oh, it's a female! I think
nice.
So
better physical defense? Like... We're not gonna give a shit about any of that, by the way. We're not doing that.
We are not EV training.
We're just gonna casually murder everyone. Like, I could have a super strong Pokemon.
So
but...
I will go ahead and make it a point to name all my Pokemon in this run. And I'm gonna start with Velma.
Okay.
The name of our cat.
So, what's Louise gonna be?
I don't know yet. I do know what I'm going to... that you get an Eevee later in this game. I know I'm going to name the Eevee Kiwi.
Okay. Elm gave you his phone number. Now this old man can call you. I'm just gonna make all the old men creepy old fuckers.
Please don't.
Feel free to use this anytime.
I'm counting on you.
I'm counting on you.
I hate it when people tell me that.
Hey, I want you to have this for errand. Here's a potion for all that, you know.
Here's some butt lube.
Yeah.
You're gonna need it with your butt stuff. Butts.
Okay, you.
But yeah, I'm probably gonna like give actual names to all the Pokemon I care about, and then like things like Rattata, I'm just gonna give really shitty names.
Don't you want to go punch that other guy in the face?
No, he talks to you later. He like stops you. He's like, "Whoa, I have to tell you this thing."
Hey, it's one of those things.
Hoot hoot.
Isn't that? What is that? Is it a psychic bird?
It's... I think Hoot Hoot
Maybe it's just a bird.
Is flying normal, but I think its evolution is maybe psychic. Or maybe it's also flying.
Right on my femoral artery. Oh!
But I recall that its evolution can learn psychic moves, I think. Or at least a psychic move, which makes it really, really useful in the with the Ghost Gym.
Mm-hmm.
Because the ghost can't attack you because you're normal type, but you can totally fuck their shit over with confusion.
Mm-hmm.
Growl.
What's the bonus you get for actually having the type? Is it's like 10 or 20%? God, I haven't Pokemon in forever.
It's times 2.
No. If you're a normal type using like a fire move compared to a fire type using a fire move, I think it's like a 10 or 20% bonus. Oh, well, whatever. We're not doing that. We're just gonna curb stomp everyone because, like, you know, the final boss of this game has like level 80 dudes.
No promises this won't be a 200 run episode series, but probably not.
However, we're gonna like have Pokemon and shit.
We might just...
They're gonna like have levels.
We're probably gonna grind off screen some.
Oh yeah.
So what do you think for episode length? We didn't actually discuss that.
Well.
Hey, cat.
All right,
no!
you.
Sorry about that, everyone. Our cat decided to attack the mic. First time ever.
Don't pull out my flesh. Thank you. Alright. That's why we have it on, like, the thing, so that it doesn't get capped. Oh yeah, berries. Fuck.
Berries are awesome. It was Pokeblocks in Ruby and Sapphire and Poffins in the rest of the series that are annoying, especially...
Yeah, but it's just, there's elements to this game that, I mean, I played this game, I played Gold when I was in, I guess it was a junior college, but I started that when I was like 14. I was using it as my clock, that was what was funny, it was pre-cell phones, really.
Why didn't you just have a watch?
I did have a watch, but then after a while I had Gold, and it was just like, I would just use it as my clock, and I'd be like, oh, it's time to, like, go punch Joey in the face. He's like, yo, my Reddit, shut up, bro. I know about your Rattata.
So I remember, actually, so before Gold and Silver came out, like, you know, I feel like it was in, this lady, she gives you something,
No, she's just, you can...
There's a lady around here that only shows up on certain days, and she'll give you an item.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff that's like happens at certain times, and we're gonna be missing.
Aren't you? I can tell.
No, stop throwing your teeth. Oh.
No, I can teach you a few things. Mostly, this guy just like shows you around the town.
This is a Poke Center. They heal your Pokemon instantly. Don't get an injury yourself though, because you're fucked.
Well, I was like talking to this guy because I really like. This is the only time you hear this theme. Is when you are talking to this guy.
Really?
Yeah.
Isn't it in like the Team Rocket gambling hall?
No.
Oh, that okay, yeah. Isn't that Bill's house?
No. Here. It's my house. Thanks for company. See, here's gift. Oh, cool. He gave me the map card. It was totally useful talking to him.
Yeah, now you have a map. Now
So,
your
like,
thing is
I
like...
don't know what they were thinking of when, like, the whole cards and the Pokegear thing. Maybe thinking of, like, SD cards or something?
At the time, and I think I originally got this game when I was like 8 and then never really got into it until I was like older. But you guys opened the death closet. Great.
They sure did.
Wow.
We'll go close it.
We call it that for a reason.
It's got light bulbs and hamburgers.
On the same, in a pile.
Our method of organization is, could be better. Anyways.
No, it can't. I mean, yeah, it could be better. We could also put chainsaws in there. Anyway, point is, at the time, there were a number of items, and I don't know if you remember any of these because perhaps you were too young. But there were things where it was like, I've got a thing, and then I put cards in it, and it does more things now. Like, that was a thing at the time.
I remember there was that, like, fake MP3 player that would play, like, 30 seconds of, like, a music clip. And really shit.
Oh, I mean, I had, like, shit like the Speak and Spell.
Anyways, I think the Pokegear is basically just trying to be a cell phone, which Japan had and was in more common use than in America at this time.
That's like still... Which is like, you're like, how would they do that? Well, most people have two.
But I remember reading
That's what
somewhere.
it takes.
So, there was a way of downloading from like the Nintendo network before the system we have now, where you could attach your Game Boy Color to your cell phone through a universal, like, everyone had the same adapter, and then you could go online, basically. Oh shit, this guy's killing me.
Type and he's using bubble all over your face.
Should I run?
Well, I mean, what's the penalty for death? Like a quarter of your cash?
Yes.
And also your Pokemon doesn't like it, and that's a thing now. Well, how much damage have you been doing versus how much damage has he been doing? Not as much as him, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, basically, it's down to either you kill him now.
I'll just use this.
Should have given that to him.
Oh, probably.
Because then it doesn't cost you a turn to do this.
I know, Dan!
Oh, you can wreck him up.
Now I can, yes. Also, it's level 4, I mean, it's gonna give me a lot of experience.
It's super effective. He got to go first.
God.
Oh, man. Thelma killed that guy. Enemy Polywog exploded. Are you serious?
That...
Okay. Your dude's all broken. You need to fix it.
Going to the Pokemon Center.
But there's grass there. Okay. A
I
tree.
know this game.
It's a fruit-bearing tree. It's a berry. Who's in there?
Oh yeah.
Might as well go in there.
Oh.
Is it the berry guy? Where's that guy? You know, Pokemon eat berries, or at least my Pokemon got healthier. Here's a berry! How do you, like, quantify healthiness? Like, well, hit points. Hey.
Well, the Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy attributed that if you did healthy things, you would live longer. It would, like, literally give you minutes to your life. And there was one old guy who was just super healthy and would always avoid death because of it. Anyways.
Yeah, I don't think it works that way. It's like a percentage change.
You could download a thing so that you could get Celebi. And it never, this whole thing with connecting the Game Boy Color to your cell phone never became a thing in the States because at the time, cell phones didn't have like a universal, they didn't all use the same charging or connecting
It's like
cables.
still true.
It's almost true. I think most cell phones use micro USB.
It's pretty much micro USB and Apple.
Yeah.
Because Apple is way too cool to be doing what everyone else is doing.
Oh man, I had some coworkers today complaining about Apple, just like, man, you take your thing to Samsung or Sony and they're like, we'll fix this for free or replace it. And then you go to Apple and you're like, my thing is broken because of your shitty hardware. And they're like, well, that sucks. You have to buy another one because reasons. I don't know.
I mean, we've had this discussion in the past where it's like, okay, so Apple, to be fair, Apple's product model is, it works. It does this thing, and it does it pretty darn well. It doesn't do, like, other things, and it's not user-modifiable, right? Like the Apple versus PC, or, like, iPhone versus, Android. Like, you could write a program for Android. You could write a program for iOS, but it's, like, weirder. You obtained a Psinkerpuri.
Oh, we forgot to mention, we started talking about it, but, I stopped talking about it.
Hey, it's Mr. Pokemon.
Floating around on the internet is a copy of Pokemon Crystal that is, like, the...
it's like translated from Korean or something?
Or something like that. It's, like, translated into English from some Asian language. So a lot of things... So it's, like, all the
like
languages...
literal translations? It's funny.
It's, yeah.
So the classic, as I said earlier, was Huge Ball Bag Fuck, which is put the Pokeball in the bag. Remember that fuck is originally an active verb meaning essentially to do it. Like, it do. Facer was the Latin word. So you got fac, which is, you know, he does it, basically.
Or put in.
Yeah, it also, in a lot of, you know, it evolved through, like, to strike and all that stuff. Blah, 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 Pokedex. It's really great. It knows all kinds of things, but it won't tell you them. You're like, what's that thing? It's a bird. I can see that. Does it shoot lasers or what?
So I haven't been keeping up with the Pokemon, like, cartoon. Obviously, on, like, the news Pokemons, you still have a Pokedex and stuff, but I have to wonder,
Is it useful yet?
Well, I mean, like, nowadays you have a cell phone. You can just look up that shit.
Right, man, Shit, what did I last see in that series? It's forever. Professor Elm is calling you. Hey! Oh no, my stuff's on fire, Blur. Come quickly, I need you to...
I need you without your clothes on. Come quick.
Yeah.
You're only 12.
My pants fell off and... I can't remember, are you 12 or 13?
Usually it's 13.
And is it 13 by our reckoning or Japanese reckoning?
I'm trying to remember if this is... Yeah, this is where you run into your rival, and I'm wondering if I want to grind it all before...
Well, you should at least heal up and save, right?
Well, I'm healed, that's true. But, and I'll save. Oh!
Well, that's not good.
There's another side file. Do you want to overwrite it?
Yes, please. All your shit is gone now. Oh.
I think that's because the old...
Save again.
Okay.
Oh, it's because it was trying to display this.
Yeah.
And it was all kinds of missing no.
It was... Yeah.
I have a hilarious story to relate to that effect.
Okay.
Real quick. Hey, I'm smelling you now.
No, it's not. That's original.
Oh,
That's
okay.
Red Blue.
You got a Pokemon at the lab. What a waste, a wimp like you. I'm a douche. Don't you get what I'm saying? Well, I too have a good Pokemon. Also, I got the water one. Fuck you. So we were at, I think it was Fanime a few years back. You may recall this.
Maybe.
And there was a gentleman who was dressed as Missing No.
Oh, yeah! Oh, man!
Yeah. So a friend of ours, James, took a picture of him. He's like, can I take a picture of you? And he's like, sure. And he takes a picture, and his phone crashes. And he's like, oh, lol, my phone crashed. And they're like, haha. He's like, no, seriously. And they're like, what?
That was really funny.
And that's the whole story. But it was like, what?
It was pretty silly. Yeah, that was our first Fanime experience, and that was really fun the first time we went. And
Scratch fight.
I've actually only gone twice. The last time we kind of overdid it. We stayed for too long.
Yeah.
But also, I don't know if we did enough things. I don't know.
There weren't that many.
There weren't that
There
many.
weren't many. There were a bunch of things that we were super interested in, but they were all at the same damn time.
Mm-hmm.
That was the real problem.
Then there was.
Bam! Thelma grew to level 8.
I guess I could complain more, but I don't want to do that.
Doucheface was defeated. He's gonna like drop his Pokeball. It's like, oh, drop the mic. My name's. Oh, don't you get a name? Like you don't have a name yet?
No, you choose the name when you go and talk to the police officer. So I'm going to.
Oh, so you tell her what he said. Okay. Good evening. You're out late. Shut up. I'll do what I want. What are we at? We are right at about 20 minutes.
Maybe 30-minute episodes?
Yeah, why not? There are gonna be a lot of episodes.
Right.
And people really like to watch us wandering around aimlessly.
Exactly.
And chattering inanely. And the sound of our cats playing with their noisy toys.
They like their noisy toys.
Me too. They don't like when I play with them.
No.
Someone put this broccoli in the way. I can't get by. Hopefully you can hear us over the game this time.
Yes.
Hopefully this will be a good episode 1. We've been having some issues with episode 1s.
Well, I mean, the first episode of Shovel Knight was our first time trying the game capture.
Yeah, and we didn't do so good on the sound. Oh well. New Bark! Hey! I heard a Pokemon thief was here. I was just getting some information from Professor Elm. Apparently he was a young male with long red hair. What, you battled a trainer like that? Did you happen to get his name? Yeah, he said it was... Is it Dan?
It's Dan! Dan is my rival!
Okay. That seems plausible.
So Dan was his name.
Thanks for helping my investigation. Good evidence gathering. Some kid said it was you. You're going to jail.
Carrie, this is
terrible.
So terrible.
Oh, what was Mr. Pokemon's thing? Pokedex. No, it was Togepi. It's Togepi, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Is it a Pokemon egg? What the?
Talk about the greatest disappointment in the Pokemon anime series.
Togepi?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you're like, it's gonna be something fucking... No, it's just an egg. It's still a fucking egg.
It's like... They put all this built into it and stuff. If it was just like one episode, it would have been fine. But no,
No, they had to Dragon Ball Z that shit. Before you leave, make sure you talk to your mom. Come on, old guy. Alright, Carrie, use these on your Pokédex quest. Pokeball. To add to your Pocket Monster Dex, you have to catch Pocket Monsters and then stuff them in a box forever. You don't believe that I saw them? Like,
Oh, man.
I've got a photo and everything.
I saw a comic. I think you showed it to me. It was
The one where they like raid Ash's house,
yeah.
and it's like stuffed full of Pokemon just
Yeah,
like
it's like-
eating each other and shit.
Yeah, like it's like animal hoarding, which is a real thing, which is also terrifying. Like, you guys probably have heard of the show Hoarders. I don't even know if it's still on. You want me to save your money?
She buys stuff with it that you
Yeah.
can't get anywhere else, but she's like, hey, I saw a cute thing and I bought it. I used your money. I'm like, Mom! Alright, whatever. I'm an adventurer. My income is incredible. I don't know if you even have one. How are you a housewife with no husband?
Yeah, the fact that you don't have a dad in these games is never...
You have a dad in at least one of them.
You do, in, Ruby and
Hey, I
Sapphire.
seen you go by. How many Pokemons you got? You want me to show you how to throw teeth at shit?
I can't remember if I do actually, like...
You might as well.
Oh, fine.
I fucking know how to do this. You punch the shit. Hold up and B. Man, this is during the era of, like, that kind of shit, where people would, like, make stuff up.
Mm-hmm.
On the other hand, like, alright, show of hands. It's just, dude!
Uh-huh.
Show of hands here from the audience, right? Like, how many people have done that and felt like it worked? Right? Like...
I certainly did.
Yeah! It, like, seemed to matter. And they're like, no, that's a myth! Like, you're spending that room doing it? Like... And you're walking in this grass that looks like it's about shoulder high on you, and then like a 9-foot Pokemon jumps out at you, and you're like, what the... How did I...
I really like, manly guys doing manly things.
Yeah, there's the one where he's like, mow the lawn! And you're like, put the tall grass has Pokemon in it, and there's like all the giant Pokemon are hiding in the lawn.
No, they're not hiding,
They just
on there.
are there, yeah.
It's great. It's a great webcomic. I highly recommend going
The
and checking it
punchline
out.
is Machismo is the website, I believe.
Yeah, .com. It's done by an amazing woman by the name of Kelly, who's an animator at Sound Studio. She's done some pretty big name stuff, like she worked on Ugly Americans. Way back when. She described that her greatest moment on that show was
I'm gonna make your dreams come true episode. The one where he like falls to his death and then reconstitutes.
yes,
That particular scene,
that
right?
particular animation of him splattering to the ground and then reconstituting.
And then like his
back
skeleton
up.
coming back up and then all the flesh growing onto it, and it was like, wow, that was like really well done.
That was done by her. That, you know, she's such an amazing artist.
Oh, by the way, we're playing Pokemon in the background in case anyone didn't notice.
It's more like a podcast.
Yeah. But I mean, come on, guys. Like, yeah. Anyway, so what do you want to catch? Because you got Pokeballs now, right?
Oh yeah. Oh, I fucking want a hoot hoot.
Yeah. Flying type motherfucker. Flying psychic, like... Yeah, there's one. Aww.
Should I catch a Rattata anyways? Just this...
And then rub it on Joey. Just all over him. Like, I've got one too. Mine is better than yours, just saying. You should just have a Rattata that's just used just to wreck his Rattata.
No, I don't want to. It'll take up too much time.
Well, you got an opportunity right now.
I know that. I made the opportunity.
And you might as well, because Rattata's a pretty good Pokemon. He's got a lot of, like, HMs he can have. This is back, I mean, there were a bunch of HMs, but you didn't need, like, fucking 7 Pokemon to carry all your goddamn HMs.
I'm sure there are 8 HMs in this game.
Yeah, you just need a pair of Lickitung and you're good to go.
What?
Lickitung can learn any HM.
Really?
Yeah. That might have been in a later game.
Fuck, I meant to give him a nickname, but...
Well, go throw it in the garbage.
Aha!
Okay.
That's gonna only be level 2, yeah.
That's fine. Attack once and maybe it'll live. Or just leer at it. Your level relative to its level matters, so... And other nonsense. Maybe it'll survive. It did! You know what? Go for it.
Okay.
If this doesn't work, the next one you should leer at it and then attack it once. And that ought to get it into the red, maybe? Carrie did the thing!
Mm-hmm.
I played this on a black and white game. No, this was a color-only game, wasn't it?
Uh-huh, it was.
I borrowed someone's color for that purpose, and I was, like, really pissed at how much it sucked the batteries dry. Remember to name this guy. It begins to hoot at the same time! It's a clock. Okay, what are we calling this gun? Are we gonna give them, like, legitimate names, or, like...
Only the ones that are gonna actually be in my party.
Yeah. These should be something interesting. Should be like your Mewtwo.
Meow. An actual name that actually means something to me and that isn't...
Ow. Remember that you are gonna catch, like, hundreds of these guys.
Right, but this one I'm actually gonna have in my party.
Oh, yeah. So it's not just, like, Johnny Thomas?
I know. Chris.
Okay. Ow. Ow, 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 what the heck?
Later I'll tell Chris I named a bird after him.
An owl, in fact. And I'll tell him I named a spider after him. Or a clown. A clown spider.
Oh god, I hate clowns.
We should just have a party full of Mr. Mimes.
Oh.
Wild, inappropriate Pokemon has appeared. Didn't they make him blue in the American version just because it made him, like, less weird? Or whatever?
So you're thinking of, what's her name? Oh gosh, I can't remember right now. It's like right at the tip of my tongue. I can see her.
What is it?
Jinx.
There you go. I am thinking of Jinx. Okay.
Yeah,
whereas Mr. Mime is like some guy.
They had in later iterations of Pokemon, they had to make Jinx's face purple instead of black because otherwise it was
just blackface.
It was just blackface.
It was bad.
Bad.
28. All right, we got Thelma and Rattata. I'm gonna go down to the store. I see Rattata there all the time. He's a pretty cool guy.
What?
I'm just saying. Rattata's a Rattata's name. We could go throw that Rattata in the garbage and get another one.
No. You can always rename them later.
Oh, that's right. You just gotta find that fat fucker. And he's like, your names aren't that good. And I'm like, you're fat. There, now that we've gotten that out of the way.
Like the last city.
Yeah, it's like, now we've gotten that shit out of the way. What can you actually do for me?
God damn it. Level 4.
No. Remember, lower level is better.
I know. Just do this.
You don't get XP for staying in your ball anymore. Yet.
There is an XP share.
Yeah, but it's not like it is in these days.
It's true.
Kids don't even know.
Kids don't know about Pokemon.
The general shape and velocity of my electrons. Legend. So are we gonna try to have a balanced team, or is it gonna be like Thelma steps on everybody and then there's other guys too?
Pretty likely chance I'm going to have a balance because, well, I do want Chris to be able to fight in the ghost Pokemon.
Oh yeah. Is it still episode 1?
Yep. Yeah, I kind of sped through, like, the beginning of the game. Because this is a long...
Hey, you look weak and shitty. Let's do the fighting.
For some reason, it mattered to me where the people stood in that little Pokeball thing.
Oh shit, that's Joey!
It is Joey. Dan, how could you?
Growl, you motherfucker. No. Man, his Rattata is in the top, whatever the hell it is, 95th percentile or whatever. What does he say all the fucking time? I guess he's gonna say it in a minute.
No, he's not gonna.
Can you burn him to death yet?
No, not yet. I haven't yet learned,
What the hell does smokescreen do?
accuracy down.
That's so mean. But you know what? It's not the same as killing them. That's the problem I always had with stat effect and stuff, where it's like, yeah, that's nice, but I could have been an attack.
Mm-hmm.
And then I could kill you in 2 turns instead of 3. Like,
Chris, Luke grew to level 3.
cool. Thelma also grow up. No. Youngster Joey was defeated.
Oh, man.
I lost again! Damn it! God damn it! Ah! He didn't give you a phone number. Talk to him.
Was gonna roll Pokemon Center.
You gotta talk to him again and get his fucking phone number.
I only have so many phone numbers.
Yeah, but you might as well have his.
Hey, I could use a water type Pokemon.
What the hell's it doing in the grass?
It's near a lawn.
You mean a lake?
I meant pond, but I also said lawn.
Close enough. It is near a lawn.
It is in a lawn.
Aren't there? There's only like 4 more people than you can have phone numbers that give phone numbers anyway, right?
No, there's actually a lot more people than you can have phone numbers of, and do want to be kind of careful who you choose because some of those people will like give you stuff that's important.
Yeah, some people you can fight again and again, and that's valuable. Some people will give you things, and that's valuable. Some people call you all the fucking time, and then some people are just useless.
So I remember there's this one Poke fanatic or Poke fan. I always got his phone number because his name was Derek, and at the time I had a huge crush on this guy named Derek. But since then, I have grown up and learned the error of my ways. Also, I'm married now.
You can still have crushes on people.
Not worth the effort.
Apparently I don't know how those work. Yeah! Poliwag was cotched!
Well, I think this is a good place to probably...
Yeah, you gonna name this sucker?
Oh, yes.
Give a nickname to Squiggleface.
Squiggleface.
Gonna name it Squiggle?
No, I'm gonna name it Squiggleface.
Can you?
I'm going to try.
GGLE.
I'm going to shorten it. I guess I could do another G. I mean, I don't have a U, but who cares about proper English? It's a freaking nickname.
Skiggleface.
Squiggle. It's got an L in there.
Yeah, but it's Skiggle.
Shut up.
It's fine. Do I have to have more Pokemon in order to battle better? It does help. No, I'm sticking with this one, no matter what! Hey, can I get your phone number? I'll ring you for some battles. I'm a rookie too, so I think it'd be a good motivator. Yeah. Carrie registered Joey's number. Then she hit him with her phone. I'll call you like all the time.
Whenever I get the urge. Isn't that Tinder?
You matched with Trainer Joey.
Oh.
He's like 9.
So, I believe Tinder is basically a phone app that's a dating site, except as an app, right?
I think it's more like... you know, I actually don't know, but I think it's in the... It seems to be described more like speed dating, where it's like, here's a picture, do you care about this? Or like, and maybe a description. I like literally have never seen like what you see when you do Tinder, so...
I know there's Grindr.
What's that?
It's like the same thing, except for gay men.
Okay.
We're at a good stopping point, so...
Yeah!
We'll see you in the next episode, everyone.
Alright, thanks for watching!